The school system did not fail you. It worked exactly as designed. The financial system keeping most people struggling was not an accident. It was the rule. And once you see it, you cannot unsee it. Number one, the education trap. For over a decade, you sat in a classroom and learned history, algebra, sciences, but nobody ever taught you how to make money. Here's the question worth asking yourself. Why did a system that spent years educating you never for once taught you how to build wealth? Because a person who understands money is harder to control. The education system was never designed to create a wealthy people. It was designed to create reliable employees. The illusion of freedom will continue as long as it is profitable to continue the illusion. Number two, wake up, work, get paid, pay bills, repeat month after month, year after year, and somewhere along the way, you stop asking if this was actually living or just surviving on a schedule. If you stopped working tomorrow, how many days will you actually survive on what you have saved? The paycheck was never designed to make you free. It was designed to keep you just comfortable enough to keep showing up. A man is rich in proportion to the number of things he can afford to let alone. Number three, the credit illusion. They gave you a credit card and call it freedom, a loan and call it opportunity. But now, pay later and call it conveniences. What they never told you is that every product was engineered not to help you build wealth, but to extract it from you slowly and legally. How much of your income this month went toward paying for a life you already lived? The wealthy use credit card to create assets. The majority use credit card to fund a lifestyle they cannot afford. One builds wealth, the other quietly destroys it. Debt is the salary of the free. Number four, the wealthiest people in the world pay lower percentage of their income in taxes than you do. Not because they are breaking the law, because they understand it. The tax code was written by people with money for people with money. How much of your income disappears before it even reaches your hands? The wealthy structure their income through businesses and investment to minimize that burden. The knowledge of the tax code is not just for accountants. It is the difference between keeping your money and giving it away. The hardest thing in the world to understand is the income tax. Number five, the consumption machine. From the moment you wake up to the moment you sleep, you are being sold something. Entire industry built around one goal, making you feel like what you have is never enough. That feeling of lack is not accidental, it's manufactured. Here's the question most people are afraid to answer. How many of your purchases last month were actual needs, and how many were responses to something you saw or felt? Every dollar you spend chasing a feeling is a dollar that will never build you a future. The wealthy buys assets, the system trains everyone else to buy things. Advertising is the art of convincing people to spend money they do not have for something they do not need. Number six, the inflation debt. Every year, the money in your pocket buys you less than what it did year before. Inflation is the most invisible tax ever created. It requires no announcement, no permission. It simply happens while you are busy working to earn the very money being silently devalued. Here's the question most people never think to ask. If your salary increased by 3% but inflation was at 6%, did you actually get a rise, or did you get poorer with a bigger number? The wealthy protect themselves by owning assets that grow faster than the inflation, while the average person holds cash that shrinks. The wealthy hold assets that expand. Inflation is taxation without legislation. Number 7, the media manipulation. The news you consume was not curated to inform you. It was curated to keep you distracted, divided, and emotionally reactive. Because a person overwhelmed by bad news does not have the mental space to think clearly about their financial future. Here's the question worth sitting with. How much time daily do you spend consuming content that makes you feel worse versus content that actually moves your life forward? The wealthy are obsessive about what they allow in their minds. Attention is the most valuable currency you own. Guard it like the most valuable asset, because it is. The most common form of a disappear is not being who you are. Number 8, the comfort trap. The system did not need you to be miserable. It just needs you to be comfortable enough to never change anything. Comfort is the most sophisticated cage ever built, because unlike the real cage, it is the one you choose to stay in. Here's the question that separates people who change from those who do not. When was the last time you did something that genuinely scared you in the direction of your goals? Growth and comfort cannot occupy the same space. The systems know that if it keeps you comfortable, it never has to worry about you stepping outside the boundaries it designed for you. The cave you fear to enter holds the treasure you seek. Number 9, the time robbery. You were never paid for your talent. You were paid for your time. And time is the one resource you can never earn back. The system convinced an entire generation to trade their most valuable resources for a fixed monthly amount. If you calculated how much time is actually worth per hour, will you still spend it the way you currently do? Trading time for money is where you start, but it was never meant to be where you stay. The moment money starts working for you, for your time, instead of the other way around, everything changes. Time is the most valuable coin in your life. You and you alone will determine how that coin will be spent. Number 10, the great escape. You now see it all: the education trap, the paycheck prison, the credit illusion, the tax burden, the consumption machine, the inflation debt, the media manipulation, the comfort trap, the time robbery. Here's the only question left. Now that you can see the system clearly, what are you doing to do about it? The escape is not dramatic. It is a series of a quiet daily decision that compound into life the system never planned for you. The system is powerful, but it was built for the average. And you are here, which almost means you are not that. The most courageous act is still to think for yourself aloud. You do not have to change everything today. Just change one thing, one belief, one habit, one decision. Start there.